All right, let's get real for a second. Have you ever gotten a car insurance quote and thought, wait, are they trying to sell me insurance or a brand new Tesla? Like, the number is so high, you're double checking to see if they accidentally included your neighbor's car too. I've been there. You call up a company, they ask you a million questions, and then boom, they hit you with a monthly premium that makes you question your entire life. And then your buddy, same car, same neighborhood, maybe even worse driving record, is paying half of what you were quoted. Feels like a scam, right? But here's the truth. Most people are overpaying for car insurance, not because insurance companies are evil geniuses sitting in some smoky room, but because we, regular people, don't actually understand what we're buying. We just nod when the agent talks, pick the cheapest option we see online, and then hope nothing bad happens. Today, we're fixing that. I'm breaking car insurance down in plain English. No jargon, no boring lecture. Just the stuff you actually need to know, explained like we're hanging out and talking over coffee. By the end of this video, you'll know how to avoid the rookie mistakes that cost people hundreds every year, how to get the right coverage, and how to pay less without getting scammed. And stick with me till the end, because I'm going to share a move that could literally cut your bill in half without losing a drop of coverage. Yeah, half. So let's start with the part everybody has to have, liability insurance. Think of this as the oops, my bad coverage. You rear-end somebody at a stoplight, liability pays for their car. You accidentally injure someone, liability pays their medical bills. Basically, it protects other people from your mistakes. Now here's where it gets sneaky. Every state sets a minimum for how much liability coverage you need. But those minimums, they're a joke. Some states only require $25,000 for injuries. And yeah, that sounds like a lot until you realize that one trip to the hospital, just one, can cost way more than that. If you only have the minimum, guess who pays the rest? Yep, you, out of pocket. That's why smart drivers carry more than the minimum. And here's the good news. It usually doesn't cost that much more to bump it up, but it could save you from financial disaster if you ever get into a serious accident. I once heard about a guy who caused a pileup on the freeway. His state minimum was $30,000. The total damages? Nearly $200,000. Guess who spent the next decade paying the difference? Yeah, don't be that guy. All right, now let's flip it. Liability covers other people, but what about your car? That's where collision coverage comes in. Think of collision as your safety net when you crash into something, whether it's another car, a streetlight, or that sneaky tree that came out of nowhere. Yeah, collision's got your back. But here's where people waste money. If your car's older and not worth much, paying for collision doesn't always make sense. Imagine your car's worth $3,000 and collision costs $800 a year with a $500 deductible. You're basically paying close to the value of your car every couple of years just in case. That's like paying for health insurance on a hamster. Doesn't make sense. So here's the deal. If your car's value is low and you could afford to replace it tomorrow, maybe skip collision. But if your car is newer or replacing it would completely wreck your bank account, collision's a no-brainer. Think of it as a financial parachute. You hope you never need it, but if you crash, you'll be glad it's there. Now, comprehensive coverage. Sounds like a fancy premium option, right? But it's actually pretty simple. If collision is about you hitting something, comprehensive is about everything else hitting you. We're talking theft, vandalism, fire, flood, a tree falling on your hood, or that deer that appears out of nowhere in the middle of the night. Yeah, comprehensive takes care of all that. Again, it depends on your car's value. If it's old and you wouldn't cry about losing it, maybe not worth it. But if you've got something newer or expensive, comprehensive is essential. I've even seen hailstorms total cars. One of my neighbors parked outside during a freak storm, woke up and his hood looked like a golf ball. No comprehensive, total loss. With comprehensive, insurance cut him a check for repairs. Okay, let's talk about something that confuses almost every beginner. Deductibles. A deductible is just the amount you pay before insurance steps in. So if you've got a $500 deductible and you cause $2,000 in damage, you pay $500 Insurance pays $1,500. Easy. But here's the twist. Higher deductible means lower monthly payments. Lower deductible means higher monthly payments. It's like a seesaw. You've got to pick your balance. If you can easily handle a $1,000 bill in an emergency, go with the higher deductible and save money every single month. But if $1,000 would wipe you out, it's safer to keep a lower deductible. Think of it like a choose-your-own-adventure. Do you want to gamble on a bigger payout later, or keep things easy month to month? Now, premiums. That's just a fancy word for your insurance bill. What you pay monthly, or every 6 months, or yearly, depending on your plan. And what affects it? Pretty much everything. Your age, your driving record, where you live, what car you drive, even your credit score in some states. Yeah, apparently being bad with credit makes you more likely to crash. Who knew? Here's the crazy part. 2 different companies can give you completely different quotes for the exact same coverage. One company says $150 a month, another says $220. Same you, same car, same everything. That's why you never just take the first offer. Shop around. Compare at least 3 or 4 companies, minimum. Now let's get to the fun part, saving money. Because this is where insurance companies get sneaky. They love giving discounts, but they don't exactly put them on a billboard for you. You've got to ask. I'll give you a quick story. My friend called his insurance company one day just to ask if there were any discounts he was missing. And the rep was like, "Oh yeah, actually you qualify for a good driver discount, a low mileage discount, and a safe car discount." Boom! He shaved off $400 a year with a 5-minute phone call. $400 just by asking a question. So here's the hack. Call your insurance provider once a year and say, "Hey, am I getting all the discounts I qualify for?" You'd be shocked at how often they suddenly find one. And the discounts can be wild. Safe driver, good student, multi-car, defensive driving courses, low mileage, anti-theft devices, even working from home. One buddy of mine knocked $600 a year off just because he went remote and started driving less. Insurance companies won't call you to tell you this. You have to push them. But let's not ignore the traps. Oh man, the traps. One classic trick is when agents try to upsell you on extras you don't really need. Stuff like rental reimbursement or roadside assistance. Now, those sound nice, right? But here's the catch. You can usually get them way cheaper somewhere else. AAA, credit cards, even your car manufacturer sometimes includes it for free. Same goes for things like gap insurance or extended warranties. Sometimes they're useful, sure, but don't just blindly buy them because they sound important. Golden rule, if you don't understand it, don't agree to it. Do your homework first. All right, now for the big trick I promised at the start. Ready? Bundling. If you bundle your car insurance with another policy, like renter's insurance or homeowners, you can sometimes slash your car insurance bill by up to 50%. Not 5, not 15, 50. Half. Imagine paying $200 a month for insurance, and then suddenly, with one little switch, you're paying $100. Same coverage, half the price. That's like finding a cheat code. And it's not rare. Tons of people save money this way. So, let's wrap this up. Car insurance doesn't have to be confusing. Liability covers other people, collision and comprehensive cover your car. Deductibles decide how much you pay out of pocket, premiums are just your bill, and discounts, well, those are your secret weapon. The more you understand, the less you'll pay, and the harder it'll be for anyone to scam you. Next time you look at your policy, don't just skim it, actually read it. Ask questions, shop around, and call your insurance company to squeeze out those discounts you're probably missing right now. And hey, if you've got a funny or ridiculous car insurance story, I want to hear it. Did you ever get quoted some insane price that made you laugh out loud? Or maybe you found a secret discount hack? Drop it in the comments. I love reading those. And of course, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more tips to save you money and stress on the road, and share this video with that one friend who's definitely overpaying for insurance. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And remember, drive safe out there. And before you go, don't click away just yet. On screen right now, you'll see 2 more videos. One's my newest upload, and the other's hand-picked to help you even more. Tap one, and I'll meet you over there.